Hey guys, Mr. Garrett from Competitive Edge. Got the daily challenge for you guys today. We're actually going to loop back. If you were here in the first challenge we did about 2 weeks ago, we're going to be working that one again today. The reason why I want to work through some of these on a second time is I know some of you want to enjoy the challenge, but two, kind of interested in seeing how you're growing. And I want to talk about the lesson of Tom Sawyer, taking pride in your work. One of the things I really love to do is to create something where I can do it again. So I create challenges for myself where I've done various ones where you do a 10,000 challenge where you work and try to get 10,000 repetitions done in a certain time frame. I wouldn't do that in like a week. These are things I usually do for like a month long or 2 months long, depending on how big the goal is. And the reason why I like to do these is because it gets me really excited about doing the work. And that's an important aspect when we're doing the Tom Sawyer lesson, is taking pride in the work. Understand the why is more important than what you're doing. If I focus on the challenge itself from a numbers standpoint, it actually brings down the energy quite a bit. I want you guys to think about the excitement. What's this going to be like when I've worked this challenge before and I've grown? I do it the same quality or better quality, and I'm doing it faster, or I'm doing it with more intensity. If I'm able to elevate this, now I'm really getting the lesson here. So kind of get that seed planted as we begin this. The why is very important. Why are we doing this? And this I can bring pride into my work, bring out my best work possible. So what you're going to do here, 2 minutes for your warm-up. You have your footwork with 12 punches and then 2 sprawls to get started. Then we have the challenge here going down below for the 10 rounds. I'll explain all of this. To give you a heads up, you are going to need some gear today. Not anything as far as hitting, but just some markers on the floor to place. So I'll show you how I'm doing that in this video. You can feel free to use shoes, you can use pillows, gloves, whatever it is. It's not a big deal. Just have 4 things to place on the floor. So if you guys want to get that now before you start, just pause the video, go grab those real quick. All right, so the warm-up. Footwork with punches. All you're looking to do is time your foot movement with your hand movement, okay? So what I'm thinking about is my punch finishing is also going to be when my my footwork is finishing. So I step here with my left foot, or right foot here, my left hand goes out, and as soon as I step my left foot, my right hand goes out. Now it doesn't have to be opposite. You could go same side, like this. I just try to keep a beat and a rhythm with my punches like this. And then I step on that rhythm, and if I pause, I keep the rhythm going in my shoulders and my hips. And the reason why I like to get my hips going, it's easier to figure out which foot, because as my hips turn, when I get that right hip going, it's easier to step. And to coordinate, to connect all those movements together, to make them one thought, it's a lot easier to do it that way. So just get your hands moving here with your shoulders. Just hands like this won't help you a whole lot. It's that turn of the hips and shoulders. Here, keep that rhythm, and then just start stepping. And again, you can mix up any sort of ways. The details for this is timing, not speed, not power, timing. Coordinating the hands and feet together, that's your main thing. So 12 punches of those, then you're gonna do 2 sprawls. When you're doing your sprawl, it's like you're dropping down for a push-up, just don't bend your arms to the push-up. The sprawl's purpose is different. This is someone trying to tackle you. Your sprawl, you're trying to get your hips away and heavy, getting them low. If you've done wrestling before, this is the same wrestling sprawl, you'll do that. In the air, all you're gonna work, just bend your knees, reach your hands towards the floor, and jump back. When I'm here, my hip is actually down to the floor. I'm actually pushing my head up high. Again, I want my hips down low. It's not a push-up. Here like this. The reason I'm emphasizing push-up is a lot of times I see people drop down and do a push-up, kind of like the burpee motion. It's close, but it's not the same thing. From this angle here, down here. You notice I have my hip down low to the floor. I'm keeping my head and shoulders up high. Here. And that's your sprawl motion. So, footwork with 12 punches. Then you're going to do your 2 sprawls for 2 minutes. Keep working that cycle all the way through. Then, the challenge. You're going to have 10 rounds here. You're going to do weaving footwork with punches. So the same thing we just did in the warm-up. Time your hands and your feet. Jump to kick, and then jump to sprawl. So the next part is you have to set up your markers on the floor. I have 2 shin guards and 2 boxing gloves. You guys feel free to use whatever you like. There's no need for these specifically. I just had these available, and I want to use some of my training gear anyway. So you put the first marker on the floor like this. You want to make sure your feet can stand between these 2 and place the next marker on the floor like that. You want to make sure you have this space. Don't put them any closer than this and make doing this workout, this challenge, harder. And just do that for the rest of these here. So we're just like that. So now I have all my markers on the floor set up. The first thing, the weaving footwork, I'm starting on this end. I'm gonna go around, keep my feet on the floor. The all punch is kind of like a snake going through each little piece. So first, I'll do my jack crosses here, going forward, I go across. Once I'm past, I move back. Then I go over. Then I go across. Now I get to this end, I keep circling through and I go back. I'm having some fun with this myself, guys. Next, after you finish that, then you do your jump to kick. So you're gonna slide up, okay? You're gonna kick. I was gonna jump, oh, I mixed it up. Kicking my markers on the floor. So you go over here. When you slide up, you kick, you jump. Now I had some students in the morning class able to keep their foot in the air the whole time, and they said it was easier for them. Here's why they thought it was easier, because it was more fun. Guys, if it's feeling fun, please do it that way. So I like to slide up here though, kick, jump, boom, and land. Slide up, kick, jump, whoop, so knock your marker over. On the way back, kick on my other leg, slide up, kick, jump, and put it down, okay? You can do the jump, then the kick, then jump, as long as you're going over that there. Once I make it back, the last piece is the sprawl. So I'm here, I'm gonna jump over, I sprawl, get back up, jump, sprawl, get over, jump, sprawl, get all the way down, then jump all the way back. Completing that is one round. And if you guys saw here, you got a total of 10 rounds to go. So you're doing this for time, but again, do this for the pride in the work. And what do I mean by that? I'm talking about feeling good about the results. Thinking about why it's important to you. Well, if I work this hard and I train this hard, I know I'm gonna feel tired. And that can feel painful. That can prevent you from doing the work. So rather than thinking that way, think, what am I gonna get from this? Why am I gonna do this for me? What's important here? Well, I gotta have better cardio. As you guys can hear, I'm breathing a little bit heavier just doing that one round there. Doing 10 of those, I'm definitely gonna get better cardio. I'm gonna build my strength. My kick's gonna get more solid. I'm gonna handle more balance, bigger targets with my kick as well. I'm gonna get a lot of growth out of this. In fact, I'm gonna stop people bigger, stronger than me, and I'm gonna handle a lot of tough stuff. Not only this physical case, but mentally, I'm gonna feel stronger too. And because of that, I'm pumped up. When you get that mindset, the work is fun, it's easy. Then time yourself. But always feel proud and that you're doing your best work. Team, thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. The passcode for today is boxing glove. I was just thinking off the top of my head. Here we go, guys. Thanks. And celebrate life.